All right, Nora. We always talk about the glamour, the iconic films, the incredible performances of Hollywood's golden age, right? But what we often don't truly grasp is just how controlled everything was, especially the stars themselves. It's pretty wild.
Yeah, I've heard bits and pieces about contracts being super strict, but I guess I always imagined it more like, a regular job contract, not like total ownership. Like, I heard about Louis B. Mayer, and he just seemed so powerful. Was it really that intense?
Oh, Nora, it was way beyond a regular job. Think about it this way. The studios, they didn't just employ actors, they essentially owned them. From their name to their hair color to who they could be seen with in public, even who they could marry sometimes. It was total control. They built these people, these personalities from the ground up.
Wow. So, if you were a new actor, did you even have a choice in any of that? Or was it just sign on the dotted line and we'll make you a star no matter what that meant?
Exactly. They called them 7-year contracts with options, meaning the studio could drop you at any time, but you, the actor, were essentially locked in for years, often at a salary they dictated. If you refused to roll, you were suspended without pay. It was a system designed to keep the power firmly in the studio's hands. They were the star-making machinery, and the stars were, well, kinda like their products.
That's wild. So, if they owned your name and image, did they literally tell you what kind of person you were supposed to be? Like, you're the wholesome girl next door, or you're the mysterious femme fatale, and you just had to stick to that?
Absolutely, Nora. It was an art form almost. They'd craft these elaborate public personas. Like, take Clark Gable, right? MGM created this image of him as the rugged, charming rogue. His personal life was, well, it was carefully curated to fit that narrative. Any deviation? Not good.
So, even if they were totally different people in real life, they just had to perform this character 24/7, even offset. That sounds exhausting, honestly. I can't imagine having my whole life dictated like that.
Yeah, exhausting is an understatement. Studios had entire departments dedicated to handling their stars. Publicists, wardrobe, even legal teams ready to squash any rumors that didn't fit the desired image. They'd leak stories, plant interviews, all to reinforce the carefully constructed mythology. It was like early brand management on steroids.
Oh, wow. So, the love triangles or scandals we read about from that era, some of those might have been totally fabricated or at least exaggerated by the studios just to keep the public interested or control a narrative?
Oh, absolutely. Many of them were. Sometimes it was to distract from a real scandal. Other times it was just to generate buzz. They were masters of manipulation, and the public, they just ate it up. And it wasn't just about crafting a good image, Nora. It was also about burying the bad stuff, the things that didn't fit the perfect Hollywood narrative. Like, do you know about the morality clauses in contracts?
Oh, I've heard of those. They had to be morally upright citizens? But what did that even mean back then? And who decided?
Well, exactly. It was loosely defined, but gave the studios immense power. They could fire you, suspend you, fine you if your personal life or even perceived personal life didn't align with their standards. This led to extensive cover-ups, marriages of convenience to hide same-sex relationships, fake babies to clean up reputations, things like that. It was all about maintaining the illusion.
No way! Fake babies? Like adopting a child and pretending it was yours to, fix a scandal or something? That's insane. And really sad, actually. I mean, imagine having to live that lie.
It was intense. The studios, they had such deep pockets and so much influence that they could make almost anything disappear from the papers. The goal was to keep the public believing in these larger-than-life, perfect beings. The stars they were commodities, and their value was tied to their public image. Any damage to that image meant damage to the studio's investment.
So I'm thinking about Judy Garland, right? Her life, I mean, it was so tragically cut short, and she had so many struggles. Was that partly a result of this extreme studio control, do you think? Like the pressure?
Nora, you're hitting on a really crucial point. Judy Garland is probably one of the most poignant examples of the damage this system inflicted. She was basically a child star. The studios, especially MGM, put her on a grueling schedule, constantly pushed her. They gave her pills to stay awake, pills to go to sleep. It was a brutal environment that arguably contributed massively to her lifelong struggles with addiction and mental health.
That's just heartbreaking. I mean, we see her in The Wizard of Oz, and she's this, like, innocent, amazing talent. And behind the scenes, she was being totally exploited. It really makes you see those classic films differently, doesn't it?
It absolutely does. Many stars, they longed for creative freedom, for personal autonomy. Some tried to fight the system, like Bette Davis, who she famously sued Warner Bros. In 1937, hoping to break her contract. She lost, unfortunately, but her courage, it highlighted just how trapped these actors felt. They were like in gilded cages.
So even the biggest stars, like Bette Davis, couldn't really fight it. That's a pretty bleak picture of what it meant to be a star back then. It sounds less like a dream and more like a very shiny prison.
Yeah, Nora, it really was. But, even though the Golden Age studio system is long gone, the echoes of that control, they still resonate today. Think about it. Social media, publicists, image consultants, a lot of that it's still about crafting a persona.
Oh, absolutely. I see that in my work all the time. But I feel like now celebrities have like way more agency, right? They can use their own platforms to control their narrative, push back against media, or even like just show their real selves. It's not totally dictated by a studio anymore.
That's true. The internet, social media, it's democratized a lot of that. Stars can communicate directly with their fans, but the pressure to maintain an image, to be on all the time, that's still very much there, isn't it? It's just it's a different kind of cage, perhaps.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's like the studios used to build the image, and now sometimes celebrities are almost forced to build their own perfectly curated image, or else the public will do it for them. It's a different beast, but the core idea of image management, it's definitely still there.
Exactly. The players have changed, the methods have evolved, but the underlying drive to present a perfect, marketable version of a star, that's a legacy that Hollywood's golden age really solidified. It's fascinating and a little terrifying all at once.